Hello, my Cancer. This is Sagittarian Truth Seeker here, and I'm here with your love reading for the month of October. Let's go ahead and get this energy for my Cancers. Alright, let's get this energy for my Cancers here. Alright, that's, ooh, okay. I got a lot of wild energy. So the first one I got is find balance. And the second card I got is balance. Okay, so that's what the topic of discussion looks like. It's going to be finding balance and getting to that balance here. Alright, now let's see what we need to focus on when it comes to finding love or being in love, or however it work for you. Alright, let's see. What is the focus? Alright, got two things here. In the shadows, we have priorities. Okay, so that would have a lot to do with the fine balance, which is also like the Two of Pentacles, which is priorities. Sometimes having to weigh them kind of back and forth like this, like here. Having to balance your priorities out. So that is going to be something very important and significant to you guys. And it is in reverse, so that's something that may be out of whack right now. Detachment is very important in the present. Okay, so it looks like having to detach ourselves from some type of result that has happened, maybe even with the karmic energy, with the balance here, letting go of a certain situation, but detaching even to an ideal of something. Sometimes we can't necessarily detach ourselves to an outcome. Because a lot of us are trying to be like, this is the person I'm supposed to be with. This is my soulmate twin flame. We're going to be together. I'm going to be with this person. This is how it's going to happen. And the universe is like laughing dead ass in your face because they're like, that's what they think. That's not how that's going down. So it's telling you to live in the present moment. Live in the present. Do not attach yourself from an outcome. It's better to be detached from any type of expectations. When you don't have expectations, guess what? Things work out better because you don't get hurt. Okay, so if somebody messed up, you're like, I didn't really expect anything out of you anyway. Voila. All right, so now let's see what we have going on in the shadows. Six of Wands. That's success here. Okay, that's self-worth. That's, you know, having pride within yourself. That's a win. Okay, so that is in the shadow energy. Now let's see what's going on with us is the Ace of Pentacles. All right, starting new, firm fact. Some of you are getting opportunities, but what it's saying is do not, you know, attach yourself to these people too quick. Sometimes it may be better to go in something rather, you don't have to like act all detached, like don't talk to me, don't text like that, but just, you're really gonna have to detach yourself from certain outcomes here. Okay, it's not even a protection thing. I'm telling you, when you don't have expectations of how something is going to turn out, sometimes it turns out better, or if it doesn't turn out the way that you want to, you don't really get affected. Okay, so the clinging energy is telling to kind of back away from that and just live in the now. Like, have fun. Like, just live for today. And even though we're at this Ace of Pentacles new opportunity, which is like kind of, it's a lot of planning for something that is way ahead, it's saying kind of focus on right now more than anything. Okay, it's because the Ace of Pentacles is not grounded. It's a seed. Okay, so with the seed, I mean, you have to nurture it and make sure it grows and everything like that, but it's just telling us now is more important than ever. I don't know why for you guys, but now it's right now. So it may be some tests coming. It may be some different people coming in and out of your life, and this may be very important to you for your further journeys in love. Okay, so what the challenge is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but with this in reverse, it's also a self card, self-worth, which I do see. self-care, focusing on our own life without love, without a partnership, finances, our careers, our goals, our opportunities that's coming into our life, and then not to get attached to other individuals so they won't distract us from what we're doing or what we're supposed to be doing. Okay? What's going up in the mind? We got a lot of pentacles for Cancers. Okay? So something wasn't working. Something isn't working, wasn't working, and that's why it's probably just telling you to detach yourself from that individual or that group of people, or if you were in a third party type of situation, to cut it off and release yourself from that. Because what you're thinking about is how it's not working or how it didn't work. It's probably saying detach yourself from those old thoughts. Stop playing them in your head. Okay? Everything is actually panning out the way that it's supposed to be. So some of you, yeah, it's a connection. It's a connection that you were dealing with that is just no longer. And now it's time to put the focus back on you. Remember, I got priorities here. Find balance within the self is looking like more so. Because our foundation, even though it's the Four of Wands, is rocky. That's still rocky because it's upside down. Okay, so some of you are feeling like your love life may be upside down or the way things are going right now. And if you find balance within whatever it is that you're having to be flexible with, whether you have to drop it or put one of your things before the other, you have to seek a balance here. So what occurred in your past is some of you found out that this person has somebody else, or, you know, they were giving their energy elsewhere, or they weren't putting you as a priority. I told you I had priorities in the shadows in the reverse, so they weren't making you feel or be important. There was a lack there. That was a disconnect there, okay? So, what's being manifested? Yeah, you guys are going to cut this or let this go. I'm getting all pentacles. So, for some of you, it's somebody that you have been with for a long time. You guys have been either dating, talking, dealing with each other, been in each other's lives, even if it's in and out, but it's been a long time coming. And it's not working anymore. So your next step here, I feel like, is to branch out and say what it is that you want to say to this individual. I do have that Page of Cups energy. That's about expressing yourself here. And maybe telling them that you are ready to release it. Some of you, this is putting your energy elsewhere. Is your next step. Okay? To get your mind off this, because this is all pentacles and no cups. I mean, every single card is a pentacle except the Four of Wands, of course, but that's just about being comfortable, and comfortable can get you stuck. And if some of you, it's a financial thing to where you just can't leave, that has you kind of stuck or stagnant. But there's no water here. There's no emotions here. It looks like there's really nothing here. Okay? So this is why our center energy is the Ace of Pentacles. New opportunities, okay? So the person on the outside here, we have the King of Wands in reverse, so some of you can be dealing with the fire sign here. But within reverse, this is somebody who is a boss, who is bossy, who wants to control everything, who feels like they're always right, who becomes, they are inspirational and very creative, and they are very amusing to be around at first, but then they get these anger issues, and you know, they're hard to control. They get these tempers. And they get distracted in their own stuff. So this could be where you're not receiving the attention that you would like. Okay, this person may have shut down emotionally. Worried about themselves. Egotistical. To where there could be no cups, you know. So, what you need to know is not to argue with this person. Calm it down. Don't play into anything that this person has. That's why it may be another time a thing to detach yourself from this person. Don't even, because what you're doing is you're entertaining them. Don't entertain these people. Whoever these people are, don't even, because they just feeding. They want you to feed into this. Especially with a King of Wands in reverse, they want you like, argue with me, you know, like go back and forth with me, you know, and they're not gonna let it go. So you're not getting what you need, is what I'm saying. So your hopes and fears is to let it go. 5 of Cups is to let it go. Is to have to release this. But yours is more on an emotional level. They may be here because this is where they've been. Okay. But the thing about it, even if this isn't a fire sign, with a King of Wands, period, once they become too complacent, this energy starts to happen to them where they become fucking narcissists almost. But they don't know how to express themselves. And they start getting all temperamental and having attitudes all the time. And it's draining your energy. Okay. So the outcome of this is you guys, taking a step back with the Hermit here. So we're going to go in hermit mode, and we're going to avoid, because what it's telling you to do is avoid all this, but you come out on top. Don't let that ego of this person make you feel any less. I don't care if you guys live together or you don't, or they feel like they make a lot of money and, you know, they do support you. You know, just don't let that, make you feel like any less. That's why we're going to have to definitely detach ourselves from this individual. And detachment, even if you're with this person and you stay with them, that you taking a step back or you becoming distant from them may make them change their ways. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. All right, my Cancers, I'll see you guys later.